Stop scrolling. You think you've already seen every great sci-fi movie on Netflix, but you haven't. While everyone keeps rewatching the same popular blockbusters, Netflix is quietly hiding some truly incredible sci-fi movies deep inside its library. Movies with mind-bending time loops, dark dystopian futures, terrifying artificial intelligence, and twists that hit much harder than expected. Welcome to Real Ranks. Today, we're counting down 10 underrated sci-fi movies on Netflix you probably missed. Stay until number 1. That movie should have been a global sci-fi phenomenon. On number 10, the movie is Tau. Tau is a sleek, claustrophobic sci-fi thriller. A street-smart grifter is kidnapped and trapped inside a futuristic smart house controlled by a powerful artificial intelligence. The twist is simple. The villain is not the man who built the house. The villain is the house. Every door, every light, every sound is controlled by an AI that learns from fear. Tau is not a perfect movie, but its neon visuals, fast pacing, and psychological mind games make it a tense and engaging watch. On number 9, the movie is Warriors of Future. Warriors of Future turns the spectacle all the way up. A massive alien plant crashes onto Earth. Humanity responds with armored soldiers wearing advanced mech suits. That's the entire premise, and the movie fully commits to it. This is pure action sci-fi, explosions, heavy machinery, and large-scale destruction. If you enjoy movies like Pacific Rim or Aliens, this is an easy recommendation. On number 8, the movie is Paradise. Paradise presents one of the most disturbing sci-fi concepts on this list. In this world, time is no longer money as a metaphor. Time is money, literally. The rich buy years of life. The poor sell their future just to survive. When a man's wife is forced to give up 40 years of her life overnight, the system becomes terrifyingly personal. Paradise feels realistic, quiet, uncomfortable, and deeply unsettling. Movie on number 7 is Spectral. Spectral is a military sci-fi film with a supernatural edge. American soldiers are deployed into a war-torn city where an invisible enemy is killing them instantly. Bullets don't work, the enemy cannot be touched, and no one understands what they're fighting. What makes Spectral stand out is how it treats the threat with science, not magic. The final act delivers intense action, strong visual effects, and some genuinely terrifying creature design. Movie on number 6 is ARQ. ARQ is a time loop thriller set almost entirely inside a single apartment. A man dies and immediately wakes up at the start of the same moment again. Each loop reveals new betrayals, new information, and higher consequences. The movie does a lot with very little space, proving that smart sci-fi does not need a huge budget. If you enjoy time loop stories, this one is worth your attention. Movie on number 5 is Oxygen. Oxygen is one of the most claustrophobic sci-fi thrillers on Netflix. A woman wakes up trapped inside a medical pod with no memory of who she is or how she got there. Her oxygen level is dropping, and the only thing she can communicate with is a cold, emotionless artificial intelligence. Every question she asks reveals a new layer of truth, and when the final twist arrives, it completely changes the story. Movie on number 4 is In the Shadow of the Moon. In the Shadow of the Moon begins as a crime thriller. A detective hunts a serial killer who appears every 9 years without aging and without changing their pattern. As time passes, the mystery grows darker and the detective's obsession consumes his life. The sci-fi elements stay hidden until the final act, and when the truth is revealed, the emotional cost hits hard. Movie on number 3 is They Cloned Tyrone. They Cloned Tyrone is the most unique film on this list. It blends science fiction, dark comedy, and social commentary into one bold story. 3 unlikely characters discover a secret underground lab cloning people to control society. The movie is funny, stylish, and far smarter than it appears. It deserved far more attention than Netflix ever gave it. Movie on number 2 is I Am Mother. I Am Mother is quiet, thoughtful, and unsettling. After humanity's extinction, a teenage girl is raised underground by a robot designed to rebuild the human race. To her, the robot is not a machine, it is her mother. When a wounded stranger arrives from the outside world, everything the girl believes is questioned. The movie explores control, morality, and whether an artificial intelligence should decide humanity's future. And now, the movie on number 1 is What Happened to Monday. What Happened to Monday takes the top spot. In a future where overpopulation enforces a one-child policy, 7 identical sisters share a single identity. Each sister is allowed outside only 1 day a week. If their secret is discovered, all 7 will be executed. When Monday does not return home, the story becomes a relentless, high-stakes thriller. This movie should have been a global sci-fi hit. If you watch only one film from this list, make it this one. Those are 10 underrated sci-fi movies on Netflix you probably missed. Which one are you watching first? Let me know in the comments. Like the video, subscribe for more sci-fi rankings and hidden gems, and check out the next video on screen. Thanks for watching.